Hey folks, it's Ben here, and I got a new EV project. Right behind me is a Mitsubishi i-MiEV, however it's pronounced. It's a weird name. I wish they gave it a nice simple name like Leaf or Volt or something like that. But what this is it was a flood damaged vehicle that I bought sight unseen through an online auto auction. And of course, with the words flood damaged, you don't know what you're going to get. I was hoping for the best and planning for the worst, so the amount of money that I spent for it was not insignificant, but it was small enough that I thought that if I wasn't able to get the car to run, I'd be able to sell all the parts off of it, make my money off of the project. But on the other hand, I would love it if I could get this car to run, and then, hey, brand new 2012 factory built electric car is the new family vehicle, which would be pretty cool. Will I be able to do that? I have absolutely no idea. I've worked on do-it-yourself electric vehicle projects a number of times now. I have very, very little experience working on actual real cars, especially factory-built electrics. And in this case, this thing's not even running. And you probably can't tell, but my driveway is uphill, so I cannot even push this thing into my garage. Fortunately, I have my trusty E10 electric riding lawnmower. I spent some time this afternoon clearing out the one side of the garage, so I'm going to use my tractor, push the car into there, and then after that I'll be able to start working on the vehicle and give you updates, let you know how it goes, see what kind of water damage we have in there, what looks repairable, and where I'm going to go from here. So let's push this bad boy into the garage. Okay, so here's your whirlwind tour. Here's the car. You can see it's kind of dirty. What I have done so far already is I did pull the back seat out. The seats, front seat, back seat, whole interior looks really nice. It's nice and clean. The back seat was wet, and you can see when I pulled it, it's got some rust marks because there is metal underneath there. At this point, it's actually wet. I can feel that is damp. When I taste it, it tastes just a little salty. Down here, this is the battery from the car. I pulled it out already. It was dead when I got it, 0 volts. I disconnected it and I threw it on with some war charging to get it going. And now I've got it charging up, and it looks like it's taking a charge. So it may have just been run completely down. It looks like the 12 volt battery might actually be just fine. I can pop the hood for you, but it was a bit of a trick. It took me a minute to figure out where the hood release was, and it's actually it's way over on the passenger side, which is apparently a throwback to this being a Japanese right-hand drive vehicle. So by popping that, we can go check out under the little teeny tiny hood that this thing has. You unhook it here, and then it's got this little tiny prop rod over here, just the goofiest little thing. And then there's not a whole lot to under the hood. There's some coolant, air conditioner. The battery goes in that spot right there where you can see it was removed. You can see some sediment from the storm damage here, but overall, like connectors and things look fairly decent. I did pull a couple of electrical connectors. Some of them are in great condition, some have a little bit of corrosion, so it seems to be kind of hit and miss. All the connections to the positive side of the battery come to right here, and the fuse box is back behind all that, which is a stupid place for a fuse box, but with the battery out of the way, it's a little easier to get at. I may even remove this little coolant tank here to get better access to it. Now, I already completely removed the back seat and the access panel to the drive system because this is a rear-wheel drive car. So the inverter, the DC to DC converter, the transmission and electric motor are all down underneath there, which means they're basically outside the car. It's all kind of exposed to the road and the elements. So those parts are fairly robust. They're really pretty weather-resistant looking. However, under the seat here, over here, this is the EV ECU, the battery management system, all that. And that was under the back seat, and then that was pretty wet there. The other thing is the entire battery pack is kind of under the car. If you look at the car, it's actually, it's a little high or kind of thick on the bottom. And the reason why is the battery pack kind of runs that whole part under the car. So I'll have to figure out how I can get at that and check it and see if the batteries are usable at all, if they're completely shot and junk or what. This looks kind of dirty and all, but overall it looks like it's not bad. My biggest concern is right down in here, that ECU and that battery management system. That might be all shot. I don't know. I still got to figure out how to check all this stuff. So that's it for now. I'll give you more updates as this project advances. I'm not sure exactly where this is going yet. It could be that the motor controller and the battery are completely shot and this thing's really only good to sell parts off of it and try to make my money back. Or it might be possible to fix it up and actually drive the thing. But I guess we'll find out together as I post more YouTube videos for you. See you next time.